Hello, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a bathroom makeover. I made over our tiny kind of main bathroom, I guess. It's the girls' bathroom. I want to preface by saying there's absolutely nothing wrong with this bathroom. I liked it how it looked before. I kind of went with like a tropical theme because of the wood and the browns and stuff, but I just decided that the wood cabinets looked a little dated for my liking, so I wanted to paint them, and then that just sort of led to an overhaul. So here's what I used to paint the cabinets. I got some primer, and then I just went with a white paint. It's called Alabaster from Sherwin-Williams. I got a medium grade sandpaper to sand the cabinets down, just a little bit, not a lot. I did get a couple brushes, and then I got these cabinet and door rollers, but I ended up not using those for the actual painting portion, just the primer. The first thing I did, well, actually my husband was so sweet, and he removed all the doors and the hardware on most of the doors for me, so that way it didn't take me as long to do the prep work. So I just went in and removed the rest of the hardware and then started sanding. When you're sanding the doors and the cabinet, you really don't need to sand it too much. You don't want to completely just lose all the edges and stuff. You're just kind of roughing it up a little bit to give the primer and the paint something to adhere to. So definitely doesn't take a lot of strength to go in and sand these doors. Just a little bit to give them some grit for your paint to adhere to. And here I'm just going in and sanding the vanity and cabinets inside the bathroom too. And again, just really lightly to give it a little bit of texture, and that's it.
Stay here, no, ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground.
I'm gonna start priming the cabinet doors because I needed to do both sides, so I knew they were going to take a little bit of extra time. I recommend, if you have inlays like my doors do, going and starting your painting there, so that way you can get it all filled in, and then you can go back around it and make it all smooth with your roller or your brush. It was just easier to do that way. I do know I left the hardware on here. I was just kind of lazy and didn't feel like taking all the additional hardware off. If you really want to get an expert paint job, by all means, you can remove the door hardware. But I wasn't that concerned about it, and it really didn't bother me if it got a little paint on it, so I left it on there. But you can definitely take that off if you have the extra time to spend.
Singing from the top of a lungs, dancing by the lakeside, gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna try.
And now I'm just going in and priming the vanity as well and getting it ready to be painted. Now that everything is primed, I start my painting. I just decided to use the brush because it looked a lot nicer than the roller, which I was surprised about. I thought the foam roller would end up being the better way to go. It might have been faster, but it just didn't give as smooth a finish as the paintbrush did. So I just decided to stick with my brush the whole time, and it worked out really well. I'm really pleased with how the cabinet turned out. So this is what it looked like with just one coat. I did go back and do an additional coat just to kind of fill it in a little bit more and make it look a little bit more crisp. But overall, I think it looked really, really nice and pretty professional. Now I'm just gonna go and do the cabinet doors and give them the first and second coats as well. And this is all the doors with the first and second coats of paint. Once I put them back on the vanity, I actually did go in and do one more coat just on the fronts to kind of make it look a little bit more solid. This is the hardware that I bought. It's just some basic pulls. I got them from Amazon. I love them. I've gotten them previously and they're really great for the money. And then this is my new shower curtain. I wanted a waffle print or waffle material, like in a spa kind of, and a lot of the ones I saw didn't have very good reviews. This one is very thick and plush and expensive looking, and I love it. So I highly recommend it if you're looking for that spa feel. We did board and batten in our entryway. I can link the video below if you want to see that. And I loved how it looked so much, and other pictures I've seen of board and batten in bathrooms, that I really wanted to do it in our bathroom too. This is the only wall we have that's really just a solid wall. So this was the only choice of where we could put it. But we are just redoing the board and batten look in the bathroom, just for extra towel hooks and that kind of thing, and to give it a little bit more visual interest. My husband is the carpenter, so he's going to help me. I'll put the sizes of the boards down below, along with all the products that I used to redo the bathroom and the shower curtain and everything. But this went pretty quickly. Once we took the measurements, it was pretty much just nailing it up to the wall. Once we got the wood up onto the wall, I went in and painted it. I wanted a really subtle paint color, nothing too crazy. I wanted to kind of pull from the browns from the countertop, just so that it all sort of flowed nicely. So the color I picked is called Accessible Beige, and it is also from Sherwin-Williams. It's a beautiful color, and I really like how it gave just enough contrast in the bathroom. And this is almost the finished product. I did hang some hooks, so I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. But this is the completed board and batten wall and the cabinets. I think it looks so nice. It's like a completely different feel. It just feels more updated, and it kind of fits with the house a little bit more. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. once again, here is the finished look after installing the hooks for the towels. I think it just finishes it off so nicely and kind of pulls it all together. So I hope you really enjoyed this bathroom makeover. It's a small bathroom, but I think we made a big impact with what we did. Stay tuned for more DIYs coming up and cleaning videos. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.